What's going on, Will? Appreciate you showing up, man. Hey, I promised you weeks ago I was going to go live every single day that I can. And you know what? I meant it. So thank you for showing up, man. Give me a like for the algorithm. Share this with anybody that's trying to get to 30,000 a month. That's where I'm at right now. And I'm always telling you the truth. I'm always telling you the truth, and I got the receipts because I've been doing this since 2017, and all the videos are there, over 500. So you can go out there and you can see I wasn't making money like that. You can ask yourself, why did it take so long? You can ask yourself, why was it just in December after almost 8 years? After almost 8 years of doing 10,000 a month, 15,000 a month, why is it all of a sudden we've doubled? And now we're about to go even further. We're about to go even further. Matter of fact, let me share my screen. Let me see. Profit analyzer. Well, maybe not. See, this is what happens when you tell the truth and you're transparent. Hold on. Sometimes the numbers don't go exactly like you think. Watch this. I am going to share my screen. And I'm going to go right here. See, this is aggregating. I use VQ, if you ever heard of that. This is aggregating everything from Amazon, Walmart, and eBay. My own website isn't on here, but I can tell you I've had no sales there. And as you can see, I've had no sales on eBay. Now, the forecast that they're showing that I'm going to make, and again, it's just a forecast, it's 35,000. Last month we did 36.5. That's a problem, guys. That's a problem. That means I got to be on top of it. And what do I mean by that? Again, we're talking about how to get to 30,000 a month. That, remember, it's the habits that you create. You are a creature of habit. You're not going to change that. What you're going to do, you're going to use that. You're going to start using that to your advantage. Because I'm going to tell you something, guys. One thing I can tell you, if you want to know something that I did that changed the results that I'm getting, and I was able to double my revenue. I had to start doing the hard stuff, the stuff that doesn't feel so comfortable. Okay. You got to do today what others don't to have tomorrow what others won't. And remember, guys, remember who you talking to. I'm a real person. You see what I got on? You see all this? This means here it is Saturday, and I'm going to work. I'm getting after it. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. See, I got up today. I had orders that I had to pack and get out on the truck on a Saturday. I had to train a little bit because I'm getting older, guys. I'll be 56 years old. I got to work on my body. Okay. I had to pack my lunch. Um, I had to put together, watch this. Let's get to another screen. I had to get ready because I got searches to do on Sundays. I get together with my private group and I make sure these are the people that are committed. They're saying, hey, look, we're gonna do the work. We can do all of this. Sheila Gay, what's up, Red? Hey, look at your man here. We gotta talk about this. You still love me? We gotta talk about it. But no, I had to. Let me share my screen real quick. Hold on. Remove that. I want to show a window. There it is. So these are the stores that I set up to reverse search, and I use a software called Tactical Expander. Quit laughing at me, Red. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh my God, probably around 30 stores. I'm going to reverse search. Uh, oh, the lovely Miss Karen is out here. Watch this. This is for Karen because she's in the private group. I'm going to hit run. And guess what? This software, and I'm not an affiliate. So if you want to get it, get it. It's called Tactical Expander. Just go to tacticalexpander.com and watch what's happening. This is going to eventually start. Yup, see, it's already populating. It's extracting all the ASINs from all of these stores. Then I'm going to go. Now, remember, we're talking about what I'm going to do today, right? After we're done, with together, the working class hustlers, I'm going to leave. I'm going to go around the corner to my local grocery store and I am going to merchandise. That means there's a potato chip brand that I sell, and I also now work for the brand. In the grocery store, I'm the guy stocking the shelves. Guys, you cannot be lazy. Let me say it for the people in the back. From the bread of laziness, I do not eat. From the bread of laziness, I do not eat. I can't wait. I was watching this guy. I came across this video from one of the guys from Shark Tank. He started a new channel, and he said something about this stuff not being easy, and it's a lie. He said it is a lie that when we're out here looking for easy. Don't get me started. Don't get me started talking about people being lazy and using laziness, trying to use the excuse work-life balance. Ain't no work-life balance. Have you gotten to the bag yet? Are you doing 30,000 a month in revenue or more? Because if you're doing that, that ain't good enough. That ain't good enough. You got to do more. If you out here capping about what you want and trying to get everybody that you can get to listen about what you gonna do and all your research and all your this and that, and you talking about what you want, then you ain't doing enough. So, all right. So we got that search going. And when I get home, after I go drive a truck, what's the next step? I'm going to get behind the wheel of a tractor and trailer, and I'm going to go deliver gasoline and diesel to gas stations to deliver America her fuel. And then when I get home about 2 o'clock in the morning, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start a search in tactical arbitrage. Speaking of which, if you guys want to learn that software, sign up in the description. There's a free built out course for you. I'll be adding probably 2 more modules over this weekend. Guys, I work this weird schedule. If you ever want to know what is going on with me, why my lives are weird, it's because I work a weird schedule. Anybody ever work at McDonald's? No, you got to check the schedule if you work at McDonald's. It's kind of like that for me. Uh, but yeah, I just wanted to come out and talk a little bit about what it takes to get to the bag. You know what I mean? You gotta. What are the things that we need to be doing? But there's something else, real quick. I should have made a banner for it. Actually, I could probably do that. But let me share my screen because hold on. I actually put a poll out on the channel. Okay. And what I'd like for you to do is take a minute. Hold on. What I what I'd like for you to do is take a minute and take this poll for me. Let me get that off the screen. Uh so here are the questions on the poll. And let me grab the link to that. I had well, you know what? I have to get it from here. Let me see. Where's my share? Right here. Copy the link. And now I'm going to drop the link down in the description right now for anybody who wants to take the poll. And here's the reason why. The question is, please let us know what type of videos would you prefer us to make on this channel. And your choices are: you want more instructional videos that teach you how to sell. Of course, you know, I've always done those. You want more videos where we source and find leads together. That is where I always wanted to work, but that may not be what you want. Okay. Another choice is I want more videos where we talk about issues selling on Amazon. That's more of where we go into the forums. We see what people are saying, what issues, what problems, that kind of stuff. And then finally, I want more videos about making money in general. There are other things that I do. You know, I sell t-shirts. I sell medical commodities, specifically diabetic testing supplies. I mean, I work a job. I mean, I just do a lot of stuff. And some of you guys want to talk about all of that. So I don't know if there a question that let me know right now if you're out here. Maybe there should be another option. Is there something I forgot in terms of the subject matter that we could be discussing out here? I don't know. But yeah, the thing of it is, guys, to get to that 30K a month, all I can tell you is the things that I did. Number one, and some of you guys know, I started doing merchant fulfill. That got my cash flow going because it was just so much quicker. FBA is wonderful, but FBA demands time. So you got to factor that into your business plan, your business model. If you're going to do it that way, you got to understand you have to prep stuff to go to the fulfillment centers. You got to ship it out. There's going to be a time. Think about this, guys. If you do FBA, and it's great because you watch my videos. That's what I did 100%. Got videos showing you exactly step by step how to do it, from soup to nuts, all the way from in the computer to placing labels to the UPS truck driving away, me waving. So I have no problem with it. But think about this: if you're going to do FBA, from the time you buy products, and number one, you have to amass enough inventory to make it worthwhile on a cost per piece shipping rate to get it in, shipping cost to get it into the warehouse. Then you gotta put together the shipment. So you're how much time is it gonna take for you to gather up enough inventory? If I go in the store and I buy this, I could buy one jar of peanut butter and I could sell that one jar today. That's not gonna work in FBA. Okay. Actually, you know, I'm gonna have a little bit of this. I love peanut butter. Number two, when you get it on the truck, it's out of your control. Now you got no control of your inventory from the time the carrier takes it. You're done. And you can stress about it because that's all you can do at that point. You don't know how long it's going to take to get to the warehouse. You don't know how long it's going to take from the time it gets to the warehouse till it's actually received. Have you ever seen your inventory being received and it don't seem to move nowhere? You don't know what Amazon is going to do. Are they going to lose it? Are they going to decide? Because this has happened. Are they going to decide once it gets there? You know what? No, we don't really want you selling this. So the only thing we're going to keep doing that at this point is charging you storage fees. That's what you get, and we'll strand the inventory. whatever we feel like doing because you have no control. Um, then there's another thing. They might say, well, you know what? We want to send some of this throughout the system. And we don't know how long that's going to take. We might make it available for purchase before that. We might not. Our sandbox, we do what we want. Just all kinds of stuff. Then all of a sudden it might get stranded. Yo, by the time you do all that, I done bought one of these, tested it out. It worked. I went, I cleared the shelves, I sent it back in. Then I looked, found out who distributes it, started building the relationships. Yo, this is why I do what I do. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong, but I'm saying for the person that's really trying to get to the bag, that's really trying to get, if you don't have, because a lot of us, we're starting out small. I know because all the time I hear, how much do I need to start? The minute you ask me that, I know you ain't got the money. And that's okay. But in that case, I definitely I recommend Merchant Fulfill. Another thing I had to do, I had to get serious. Let me show y'all something. See, because I'll be trying to show y'all what's really going on. Will says, so true. By the time I get enough inventory to make an FBA shipment, you know what? I didn't even think of that. By the time I get enough inventory to make a shipment, the price of those leads have already tanked. Oh my God. Karen, you better be weighing in on this because I could have swore we had a conversation about it. And as a matter of fact, why don't you, if you would be so kind, bless us with a tip, an anecdote, a piece of advice. What can we do? Because if we're gonna do it, if we're gonna do FBA, this is something we got to learn how to deal with. And this is another thing. This leads me. This is a great segue. This leads me to something else that I had to start doing. Okay, I had to start learning how to deal with the situation as it is. Okay, price tanking. Will said something about price tanking. That is something we have to deal with. How do you deal with it? Watch this. I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna share my screen so you can see what I just added. And we're gonna count. We're gonna count. We're going to count how many products got added today. All right. I'm very animated today. I'm ready. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. See, when you start seeing that gap, that gap showing, you know I'm getting mad. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. All right, let's see. So watch this. One. Now, mind you, we sourced this together, guys. So you got to start going live, and I'm going to be the guinea pig. We sourced this product right here together. Okay, so go back if you don't know where I got it from, or for those of you who are going to be with me tomorrow, we'll actually get into the numbers behind that. These crackers, these Doritos, these Doritos, these Doritos, these Doritos, these Doritos, these Doritos. These. Let's count. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this I got at Trader Joe's the other day. And that got listed. I'm telling you guys, you got to do the work. There is no easy. You got to do the hard stuff, the stuff that don't feel good, the success, the growth, and everything you want, Will. I'm talking to you, Will. Everything you want is outside of your comfort zone. So if it's not hurting, you ain't working. If it's not uncomfortable, you're not working enough. Okay? But here's the beauty. Remember what I said about you being a creature of habit? Will, you remember what I said? You're going to do the things that don't feel good, that are uncomfortable, that hurt. And then it's going to become a habit. Let me break it down for you. See, you're out here with me to get your mind right. You get your mind right, you get your money right. And here's how it happens. You are learning how I think. And your thoughts will become manifest. Your thoughts will become things. How is that going to happen? Because your thoughts are going to lead to action. The action, the repetitive action is going to become habit. The habit means it never stops, and the habit gets you results. That's a law. That is a universal law. That's not my opinion. A couple other things before I have to go, because we only got 10 minutes. So if you got any questions, Will, or anybody else, if you got any questions, now is the time. If you need me, you got my number right there. It's absolutely free. If you didn't sign up for the Snackfood Symposium, get on it. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm selling food and I don't have a problem. And I don't care what the cost of eggs are. I don't care what the cost of gas is. I don't care what Trump is doing. I don't care what Elon Musk is doing. I don't care what these lies that all these gurus are telling you. Why? Because people got to eat. The link is down in the description. Um, let's see now. What else can we talk about? You know what? If I don't hear, if I don't hear nothing, I think I'm going to show you something if I can. Uh, Hold up. Wait a minute. Look at this, guys. I'm telling you, I wanted to actually get some work done. I wish I could have, but like, oh my God, tomorrow, whoo, 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 I'm already at 71 orders that I'm going to have to process. Now I have help as far as boxing them and all that crap. Some I do myself, like I did today, but I got help on that. But I'm telling you, you gotta do the work. But let me look. Let's see. I want to look. I was watching this video, and I want to see if I can share just a little bit of it because yeah. Let me see. Oh, this is a good one. All right. So I'm gonna move this screen over here. So, you on it? Hold on. Sorry about that. Oh, oh, Lord have mercy. Whoops. Hold on 1 second, guys. What the heck? Okay. So the first thing I want to do is stop that. And then I want to now you got to let me know if you can hear this. So this guy, Robert Herjavec, if I'm pronouncing his name right, you guys probably know him if you ever watched the show Shark Tank. And here's the question he had, and we're gonna take this together. Let me know if you can hear this. The question is, how do you get work-life balance?
You know, one of the things that people always talk to me about is work-life balance. And they say, my gosh, you're such a great dad. You're always there for your kids. You seem to go to everything, even at the school. But here's the reality. It's taken me many years to get to this point. When you start, there is no work-life balance. It's one of the big lies that people tell you.
Did you guys hear that? Can somebody drop in the chat, please, just so I know that this worked? And you're not,
A business is a living, breathing thing.
You're not going to want to hear this, but he said there is no work-life balance. You got to get to it. And like I was saying earlier, a lot of people just using this crap as an excuse because they lazy. You want the money, but you don't want to do what it takes. So you greedy and you lazy. That's what it is. You greedy and you lazy. Thanks, Sheila. I appreciate it. You greedy and you lazy. You want all this stuff and you're not willing to do the work. Now, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. I'm talking about the people that's constantly talking about what they want and what they're going to do and trying to get everybody who they can get to listen to them talk about what they're going to do. I get people to listen to me. Some of y'all know that. But then I go do the work. Okay? There's no work-life balance. I'm going to tell you, this is what I say all the time. And anybody that knows me can tell you this is what I say. I'm not looking for balance. I'm looking for an imbalance. And there needs to be more work than leisure until I have earned my leisure. There's a channel called that. Quick plug for them. I haven't checked them out in a while. Very good channel and a very good mantra. Earn your leisure. And guess what happens? By the time you do it, you don't even want that much anyway, because you derive so much pleasure out of creating, out of being active, out of making stuff happen. All right, guys, I can take one more question. Actually, I had none, but if by chance you end up catching the replay, put the question in the chat. Please make sure you take the poll. We need you. I don't know what you want, and I can't pull it out of you. I can ask you, hey, but nobody ever really says, hey, La Machine, this is what we want to talk about. I'm not a mind reader. If you don't tell me, I'm just going to let it go where it takes me. But you got a chance. This is your channel as much as you'll make it your channel. So I got to go merchandise. Then I got to do my thing. I'll be out here tomorrow at some point. We'll probably go some more into this video because I really like it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. La Machine, I'm out.